Aries, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energy, shall we? As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And if you appreciate what I do here, help me out. Hit that like button right there. Boink. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff really makes a difference to my channel. And I would love to see my channel continue to grow. So help me make that happen. All right, let's see what's coming through for all of my Aries for the next 7 to 10 days. All right, when it comes to relationships, there could be some trouble in paradise. We have the we have the Lovers coming up with the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, so there could be some issues that come up between you and your person. I see you in a lot of stress and anxiety over this. But let's see what the final story is all about. Now, we have something needs to come to an end, all right? So if you guys are not agreeing, there is this disconnect here, especially with, feeling as if, this is something that they keep doing or you keep doing, that causes you a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. It's like, are you not hearing me? Here we have the Seven of Swords coming in reversed again. I'm feeling as if, it's like I'm not being heard. You are not hearing what it is that I'm saying. You're not understanding what it is that I need. You're just not getting it. And I'm feeling like there's just like click, click, click. We're not clicking. And it's really upsetting you. I mean, here we are in this energy of the Nine of Swords, where you're a little, unsure of like, what am I supposed to do next? You're not taking me serious, all right? That's this Knight of Cups coming in reversed. Now, above you, we do have the Eight of Wands. So I do feel as if this is not going to be swept under the rug, that you, Aries, are going to make sure that they hear what it is that you need to say. Listen, you want to find a good outcome. You don't want to keep feeling like, you're just not understanding me. You're not hearing me. I'm trying to tell you what's going on, because here we are, looking for this hope and this healing, for you to understand what the problem is. All right. So, I'm feeling like this disconnect is no longer going to be let go. Like I said, you are not about to sweep this under the rug. This Seven of Swords energy in the recent past says, you can't keep doing this. I'm not going to let you just keep doing this because you're getting away with something that I don't feel like you can get away with. And, moving into the holiday seasons, I mean, there's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety that starts to come up, over, plans and events and finances and, all of the stuff that comes up when we reach the end of the year. And I'm just feeling like, right now, you just need to be heard. All right. And they need to hear you, whoever they are. All right. We do have the Three of Cups coming in here as well. It's just like we're moving into a place where, we're going to be around other people. And I don't want to go to these places or be with my family or with my friends feeling the way I feel. We need to get on the same page. Right. And I just feel as if there is this energy of somebody just not taking you serious when you mean what it is that you say. I mean, it's almost as if, you're telling your kids that they have to behave, when they're sitting in church, and then they go to church and they're not behaving. It's like they're just not hearing that you mean what you say. And I think this week, this is where you are. You're at like, listen, I am talking here. I want you to hear me. I want you to understand me. What is it that you are not getting? Because here we have this Devil card energy as the final outcome. It is reversed. It's just like, I just don't want to keep going like this. I want to be heard. I want to be understood. And, it's like nothing seems to be changing. So it's almost as if, you are going to put your foot down in regards to making sure that somebody understands what your need is and what it is that you are expecting of them. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yep, we sure do have you coming in on fire about speaking the truth, all right? This is the Ace of Swords, and we see all of this fire energy. And it's just like, whether they like it or not, you need to speak your truth. You know, whether they like it or not, you know, you need to put your foot down. And like I said, you're not about to sweep whatever this is under the rug. You know, because us not being, you know, getting along, you know, is because you're not taking this serious, and we need to take this serious, all right? Whether this is a partnership, you know, moving forward, or this is actual relationship, you know, you want to find a good outcome here, all right? And you want to feel like you are being heard, and you are being loved, and you are being taken care of. And, you know, with these two aces here, I mean, you're going to speak your truth. Whether somebody is ready for it or not, you know, you are a force to be reckoned with this week, and you are going to say what it is that you need to say. Page of Swords here at the base of what's going on, you know. I want to say, you know, even though you probably do hold the sword of truth, maybe you do have a point, I think you have to be careful of your tone, all right? Because I just feel as if, you know, it's my way or the highway. You need to listen to what I have to say, because what I have to say is the bottom line, you know? And maybe it is, you know, but how we say it is going to be, you know, better, taken by somebody else. You know, it's like, you know, you can catch more flies with honey. You know, this is one of those things. I mean, if you're going to attack someone, they're going to feel attacked. They're going to get defensive. If you really want to be heard and understood, then I think we have to be very careful of our tone. All right? Because what you have to say may be hard for the person to hear. What you have to say may be something really, really difficult. All right? And I really believe that there is a way to say absolutely everything and be heard and be understood without having anybody feel like they are being attacked. And I think, you know, your tone is going to be very, very important and really effective in how you are going to make this be understood. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I sure appreciate each and every one of you. And if you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button. All right. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel. And I really want to see my channel grow. So I appreciate each and every one of you. With that being said, be happy, be healthy, be kind. Bye now.